You do realize we can have a super recruiting weekend this Saturday if we wanted to. Every kid who has visited can visit again and others.
That is true. When there's a coaching change, you can. Ooh, that's a good point. And if it's pins already to the paper, you could have a big weekend this weekend. Sean, hey, I like that, which is huge because if you can get them all to agree to official visits and they all sign, you could get some of them to wait until February, or if you could convince them well enough, you could give them a chance to sign next Wednesday. That's a great point. Hmm.
We've got Canes fan 305 here. Appreciate that contribution, sir. Transfer portal watch from any player from Oregon now?
I would think so. There are some people who I would think could step in and hit the portal and want to follow Coach Cristobal. There's also maybe some people who can hold it against them and things of that nature. So we'll see. We'll see.
I'm scanning the roster for Florida players. We've got a defensive tackle, Brandon Dorless from Fort Lauderdale, but he's a sophomore. So just look at the Oregon roster, folks, and just scan it for South Florida or Florida players in general, and you'll see it's only reasonable, not that they're automatically going to leave, but those would be the prime candidates you would think that they signed at Oregon because of Mario Cristobal and what was going on there, which is no longer going on there to a certain extent, unless they fell in love with the school and the team. So that's where that stands right now.
Are we done with the donations?
Got some more coming in here. We've got Abe's on the line. Says that Mario needs to hire Joe Brady as soon as possible.
I agree. Like I said, I had a different viewpoint as far as having Mario as the CEO, head coach, program builder. He has a head coach of offense, head coach of defense. And then the way I was thinking is with Tom Herman and with a Will Muschamp. Reports are coming out that he's going to have a very big budget for assistant coaches. And I believe if we're going to do that, then we need to swing for the fences as the two coordinators, in my opinion.
Thank you, Abe. Appreciate that. We also have a question coming in from Swerve. I wholeheartedly believe within 2 to 3 years, Mario can catapult this roster to a playoff team. 2 to 3 years.
Can you see that?
I got it.
Anybody else? Because we got some people in here that say it's not official. That's the official Miami Hurricanes football channel, football Instagram. Just ask it. Yeah. Caption: back where he belongs. Welcome home, Coach Cristobal. We got him. We got him right where we need him. We got him. Hey, look, Walker, can we have a day to the haters? Can we have a day, please? Y'all can get after me tomorrow. Can we have our day today, please? Okay, can we be happy? Can we be happy, dog? Can you be happy for us getting our stuff together and hopefully pushing you all to continue to get better at North Carolina, to continue to get better at Virginia Tech? Can we be happy? Can you be happy for your boy? Come on, Luke. Come on, dog. Be happy for your boy, man. I'm having a good day today. You know, we're being positive. You know, I always let you on the channel. You be trolling. It's all right. But to the haters, can y'all just let us have a day? today. Just give me a 100 symbol if you just letting us have a day today. Just go ahead, give me a fist. Give me a fist up. Let me have a day, man. Sheesh.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hot. Oh man, we
One
can get
day.
positive energy in here from the chat.
One day. And this coming from a guy, Luke. Luke, it's great to have you. You know that. And but it's funny coming from a fan of a team that started preseason top 10 and finished 6-6.
I get that, man. He says it's funny to say that a team that won 7 games could be in the playoff in 2 years. I'm sorry. Didn't Mario go like 7-5 his first year there, 8-4, and then within 2 years had two Pac-12 championships and had a Rose Bowl under his belt?
Yep.
So no. Go ahead and read it. But
What do we got? Oh, okay. Mr. Obis, appreciate you being here. Thank you for the contribution. What do you think about hiring Charlie Strong as defensive coordinator? He was the DC at Florida with Urban. He rebuilt the Louisville program and won the Sugar Bowl there.
If it were to happen, I think he's doing solid in the NFL with his linebackers there. My only gripe with that is the last time he called defensive plays in modern-ish football was like middle last decade at Texas, and it was getting carved up. Again, if Miami is speaking about willing to use upwards of $25 million to build a staff, if we are willing to do that, and again, no disrespect to you, my brother, Mr. Obis, I'm just saying, period. If we are willing to spend that money, let's swing for the fences. We did a good job, in my opinion, good to great job in landing Mario Cristobal. But for Mario Cristobal to be successful, it is a very well-known fact. He must be surrounded with some of the best coaches around him because he can have it. He's going to get the guy, he's going to galvanize the troops. He's going to build the program. He's going to get everybody focused. The day-to-day X's and O's and the preparation and then the in-game stuff is what he has had to work on the last 2 seasons at Oregon. This year, it took a step up as far as X's and O's. So, again, man, I think we can go a little better. I think we can, just to give you a preview of tomorrow's show, you and me and Mark, I think we can go in 2 directions defensively that make financial sense and recruiting sense. Jimmy Lake, former defensive coordinator at UW, which is Washington, he also got let go this past a couple weeks ago for an altercation, which happens. It's unfortunate. I wish him the best. Okay, that's 1. 2, I think, would be Will Muschamp due to his connections from the state of Florida, his connections in the SEC. He is also a very good defensive mind. He's just not a good head coach as far as percentage wins and things of that nature, and having the respect and understanding of offense and allowing his offense, like getting a good offensive coordinator and things of that nature. But we talk about recruiting. You talk about defensive prowess. You talk about special teams prowess, those kind of things, that kind of coach. Again, those are the 2 people I believe. I'll do some more extensive research to see where we can go. And I think it'll be a good show tomorrow. We'll go over staff implications.
EJ Marco Jr., thank you so much for the contribution. Appreciate that. 15 years of misery transformed in one day to hashtag time for the takeover. Go Kings.
I can't stop smiling, man. I can't stop smiling. It's a good day, man.
I understand that. I understand that. I'm not really connecting it emotionally until I just related it to something in my past. Because otherwise, you folks know what the deal is. I run college football channels. I love college football. I watch as much of it as I possibly can. I'm ingrained in it every day. So most of you watching know what my deal is. Not a Miami fan, not a Miami hater. I cover the team. I love the connection I've got with the Wholesome One and with Cam Underwood. And I just love covering college football, but have no rooting interest. That said, I was just reminded of when Ohio State hired Urban Meyer. I immediately called my son and said, we won the national championship.
I'm not willing to go that far just yet for us.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, again, I don't think that these two coaches are on any inkling of the same level. Coach Urban
Right
Meyer is
now.
one of the top 3 coaches of all time.
That could change, but
okay,
as
so
of right now, yep.
And I agree with that, but I got out in front of that because we got all these people in here, got haters and lovers alike, and the comment section is wide open as long as you come with respect. So I do understand from that perspective. I'm just letting you know in advance. We're talking about the emotional connection. We are not talking about the fact that
absolutely. I was going to make that point as well, just to underline that. I was trying to make, and I did make an emotional connection here in the last 5 minutes with that, but not comparing the coaches and their records or anything like that. Just the emotional connection of this is a splash hire that is going to make a difference. That's where the connection can be made as well. I am going to, like everyone else and like the Wholesome One asked, I'm going to make this a day of celebration. Michael, thank you so much for the contribution. Appreciate that so much. Because tomorrow I'm going to raise one concern, and I'll let you address that tomorrow. And you'll be able to anticipate it. It's not coming out of left field or anything. It's concerning some of the games played this year.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think it'll be a great conversation tomorrow. I'm excited about it because there are what we have spoken about in the Miami Hurricanes fan base. And again, it was very public. It came down to a two-horse race, and eventually it became a one-horse race. And that's why, people do think that I have something against Lane Kiffin because I was talking about the two and who I really wanted. And I don't have anything against Lane Kiffin. I think he is a wonderful coach. At the end of the day, Miami went a different direction. And the beautiful part about it is I think a lot of us were kind of holding our breath, Mark, because we didn't know if it would work out. How would you feel if you do this full court press and he still tells you no and leaves you at the altar? All right. So that kind of thing. And then there was this whole uproar about insiders and things of that nature, Mark. We get called fake insiders and YouTube know-it-alls, and you just, it's a guessing game and all that kind of stuff. I said for a very long time, this was the hire. Again, IMO, in my opinion, this was the hire, the right way to go, and to truly take it to a different level. And I think that Miami can do that. Again, we will address some of the questions and some of the red flags or some of the pimples or warts or however you want to call it with having this Coach Cristobal come in. And I think I'm holding off on a lot of those things, Mark, until we see the staff he's surrounded with. Once those kind of things start to happen, then we can discuss from that point on. But as of right now, at face value, Miami got their guy. Miami got their guy. Miami got our guy.